Hey, my name is Esther Schwepker, and I'm a junior at Colorado State University studying art education and ceramics. I'm going to be discussing a lesson plan I created that connects art to technology. This lesson is called Digital Exploration Journal and is a foundation for more lessons down the road. The Digital Exploration Journal is aimed to teach high schoolers about professionalism as well as evaluating art. The Colorado State standards that this lesson falls under is envision and critique to reflect. The evidence outcomes that the students will learn is demonstrate fluency in using critique vocabulary to assess personal works of art and others' works of art, recognize and debate approaches to create art across time and culture, interpret how meaning in works of art is related to the materials and processes chosen by the artist. The inquiry questions that this lesson utilizes are: how do underlying structures unconsciously guide the creation of artworks? When discussing art, what vocabulary is commonly used? Why does art have its own vocabulary? Has art changed from the past? How so? Is art different across the globe? How so? The understanding is the interpretation is means for understanding and evaluating works of art. The technology standard this lesson utilizes are: number 2, communication and collaboration, part A. Interact, collaborate, and publish with peers, experts, or others employing a variety of digital environments and media. Number 3, research and information fluency, part B. Locate, organize, analyze, evaluate, synthesize, and ethically use information from a variety of sources and media. The attention grabber for this lesson will be about discussing the use of social media with the following questions. Do you have or utilize any digital medias? What medias? What are your views on digital media? How can art be incorporated in digital media? Going into direct instruction, we will be talking about artists having professional websites, as shown with Ayumi Hori's on the screen. I will discuss with the students how artists utilize digital medias to promote their art, and will also discuss what the website says about the person. Students will research a variety of artists, looking at how each artist represents themselves on the web. We will also be thinking about the question, does their web page designs match or complement their artwork? Students will then create their own small web page using Blogspot. They will be required to design the background and layout to fit their personality or say what they want to say about themselves. As the students create their blog, I will engage their understanding through a following question. What could you do with your blog to make it more unique and stand out? What are some good uses for your blog? How does your blog describe you? Look at one another's blogs. What does their blog say about them? The materials needed to start this project would be a computer lab with internet access, a smart board, rubrics, 30 copies printed off, and pictures for students to upload of their art. Modifications can be made for students who are struggling through picking a pre-existing ready-made template that I have already created, and they would just change a few parts of it. Students who need more of a challenge would be required to look into what other ways they can make their blog unique besides backgrounds and layouts. The students will be graded on the completion of their blog through a rubric. As the Digital Exploration Journal is one part of many lessons, the students will be graded for the specific part of the lesson in time and effort and creativity. Later in the class, students will take their journals to the next level to compare and contrast their own personal works to historical works of art. Students will also be asked to evaluate selected works of art through using critique vocabulary on their blogs. This blog can also later become a portfolio or process journal in class.